Uh, uh, okay, hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Before I start the presentation, let me introduce myself first. My name is Raffa Andhika from High Intermediate 4, and the topic of my presentation is movie industry, with the title How to be a Great Filmmaker. And I divided this presentation into 5 parts, starting with the definitions about movie and director, and we'll end it with the conclusions. And before I start the presentation further, why I choose this topic? Because I love watch movies. And movies is a work of visual art and used to stimulate expressions that communicates ideas, stories, perceptions, feeling, atmosphere through the use of moving images. And besides that, there are many things that can be learned while watching movies. And in addition, film have a big influence on a person's social life. Different impressions for each title will provide different lessons. And the person behind the film itself, who else except the movie director? So, the director or the filmmaker is a person who is in charge of directing a film according to a script. The director is responsible for the creative aspects of filmmaking, both interpretative and technical. Directing is just like any other skill. You just have to keep practicing to get a better result of the movie. The better movie you've made, the more popular you become, and the more likely you become a successful director. And to be a successful movie director, you must have your own directorial style, such as having your own creativity for the cinematography, interesting screenplay, and unique acting performances from the actor. It's true. Yeah. The first main aspect to make a great movies is the cinematography. Just like Julian Morgan said, architecture is a visual art and the buildings speak for themselves. And it's same as the visual art of the movie. And how do movie directors make creative and innovative cinematography? Okay, so first you have to design what theme you want to present in the film. In addition, once you know the theme, you can create a beautiful settings that exudes an astonishing atmosphere. Since you already know what you want to make, the next step is to work with the crew of a filmmaker, such as the cameraman, video editor, art director, etc. And to make a creative cinematography, you have to tell them what you want in your movies. For example, if you want to reduce the brightness from the shot, you have to tell the video editor to do that. Or if you want to make the artistic background, you could tell the art director to design the background aesthetic. And lastly, to make a movie have a unique shot, you have to tell the cameraman what technique you want to shoot that is suitable for the movie. For example, in a 1917 movie, the cameraman made a new technique to shoot like a one-shot take. Next, we got an interesting screenplay. Besides making creative cinematography, the director also has to make a good screenplay with the screenwriter. And to make a good and interesting screenplay, you have to start from the characters. What do you want with the character? How do you develop these characters? And like something like that. And if you already know the idea with your characters, you have to build a compelling story for the movie. Do what you want and make it interesting. You better make your own original story or make a movie based on a true story, novel, etc. You have to present it with correct and appropriate facts. And lastly, the best screenplay wouldn't exist if there weren't good word choices in the script. If you are having trouble finding the best word or beautiful words that fit into your story, you may go consult with a linguist or an ethnologist. Next, last important thing to make a great movie is the actors and the actresses. Movie won't be great if there are no great performance by an actor in it. So you have to choose actors that suit your movies. Many successful directors have a blockbuster movies because of the incredible performances from the actors. A great example would be Martin Scorsese's film Raging Bull. It is known as a masterpiece because of the astonishing full performance from the Robert De Niro. And usually the cost for great actors is more expensive rather than the ordinary actor. But you could also develop an ordinary actor to be an amazing actor if you always motivate and push the actor to perform better for the movie. And that's how you cooperate with them. Directors have to ask their actors what they want to perform in the movie. Good directors also have to give good advice to their actors, and the actors also have to fulfill what their director wants. Okay, so if you truly have a passion for directing movies, you will be trying to tell a cool story your own way. That's what directing is about. So move forward, do some cool stuff, learn, grow, and find partner who share your passion for filmmaking. The budget, it doesn't matter. Getting stories well made and getting them out there to be seen counts. Learn the role of a film director on set and off set. Tell some remarkable stories in a unique way, and you will be directing successful movies no matter where you ended up. So, in conclusions, the story, the performances, and also the cinematography are the three important aspects of making a good film to be a successful movie director. And that's all from my presentations. Any questions, friends?
I would love to ask you, Rafa.
Okay, Jara, go on.
Why the cinematography is important for the movie?
Um, okay, I probably want to answer it. Cinematography is important for movies because cinematography is the art of photography and visual storytelling. And cinematography comprises all on-screen visual elements like lighting, framing, camera motion, composition, and any other else. Cinematography supports the overall look of a film, and yeah, each element that appears on screen can serve and change the story. Yeah,
Okay,
that's all.
thank you.
Any other question?
I want to ask you, Rafa,
Okay, Zalfa.
uh, what is your favorite movie from your favorite director?
Oh, this is an interesting question. So my favorite director is Paul Thomas Anderson, if you know him, and my favorite movie from him is Magnolia. Magnolia is a movie that tell about 8 person which have their own problem, and at the end they will relate it at one incident. The director made this film filled with a lot of emotions and also beautiful music in every scene. Yeah, the acting performance is also very good. Definitely worth to watch.
Thank you, Rafa.
You're welcome. Mm, any other questions?
Rafa, I want to ask,
Um, okay, Sarah.
do we need to go to film film school to become a successful filmmaker?
Um, Actually, no. You don't have to go to film school to be a successful filmmaker. Cause I know many successful director didn't go to film school because they already have a brilliant idea for a movie. Basically, film school only teach you about the meaning of the film and its aspect, which you could also search it on Google, YouTube, and any other else. But film school may be useful for added relations that make it easier for you to make film. Yeah, that's it for my answer.
Okay, thank you.